over the more than 20 years that Vladimir Putin has been in power. He has faced 43 assassination attempts. Yet he has always managed to come out unscathed. This is due, in no small part, to his meticulously layered security. In this video, we will give you an in-depth look at just how staggering the Russian president's security system really is. From his armored flying palace to his bomb-proof and bulletproof limousine, down to the most secretive and lethal presidential security detail. Among all these security measures, the most eye-catching is his personal vehicle. Its level of protection is on par with the American presidential limousine, the Beast. This car is known as the Urus Sonat. It measures 6.62 meters long and 1.69 meters high. And it is powered by a V8 engine. It was jointly designed by engineers from the Russian Central Scientific Research Automobile and Automotive Engines Institute and Germany's Porsche. The vehicle boasts 598 horsepower. This power output is significant because the specialized armor materials and the design of the armored chassis compartment bring the total weight of the car to 6.5 tons. Even so, it can still reach a top speed of 210 km per hour, which is truly impressive for a vehicle of this type. Its exterior bears some resemblance to a Rolls-Royce, and the interior is the height of luxury. This is a hybrid vehicle, equipped with an electric motor that can act as a substitute for the internal combustion engine. The Urus Sonat features heavy-duty armor protection, capable of withstanding fire from all sorts of semi-automatic and fully automatic firearms, and it can even shrug off the direct impact of an explosion. The specific ballistic protection details of the car have never been made public. It can withstand almost any type of offensive device. While the interior cabin details have not been disclosed, we know the rear seats are equipped with a massive display screen, which is likely used for communication with the Russian government and other command centers. The cabin also features an airtight, sealed design, equipped with an onboard oxygen supply system, allowing the occupants to survive for several hours, even if they are trapped inside. The car is also equipped with specially designed tires. Even if they are punctured or hit by gunfire, the vehicle can continue to drive. Furthermore, the Russians drew inspiration from the design concept of Cadillac One. Inside the Urus limousine, Putin's own blood is also kept in reserve, just in case an emergency transfusion is needed. The Urus Sonat series of cars made its official public debut in May 2018. Before that, the vehicle underwent rigorous military-grade durability testing. In the extreme cold of the Siberian winter, temperatures during testing could drop as low as -50 degrees Celsius. Vladimir Putin's Urus Sonat limousine cost approximately $192 million to build, which includes the hybrid power system and the specialized armor configuration. Beyond that, there are two other vehicles that joined Putin's security motorcade. One is an upgraded SUV called the Urus Commandant. The other is an Urus electric motorcycle for escort duty. It is reported that this electric motorcycle is equipped with a large, imposing, and adjustable windshield, has a top speed of 240 km per hour, and is powered by a 112 kilowatt electric motor. It is clear that Vladimir Putin is never short of armored, bulletproof, and tactical vehicles. And the size of the Russian presidential security motorcade is also extremely massive. Whenever the president attends meetings or negotiations, hundreds of agents from the Federal Security Service of Russia are on duty patrolling the entire route. 5 to 7 security vehicles accompany the presidential limousine, along with many traffic police officers controlling traffic, to ensure the motorcade can pass through smoothly. In addition to travel by road, which has strict motorcade and vehicle security, protection for air travel is just as rigorous. Putin's official aircraft is essentially an armored flying palace. This presidential jet is a heavily modified, 4-engine long-range Ilyushin 96-300 airliner. The cruising speed of this transatlantic presidential jet is over 850 km per hour, with a top speed of about 900 km per hour. And a maximum unrefueled range of 13,000 kilometers, enough to fly to almost any corner of the globe. Putin's onboard office spans over 10 square meters. The meeting room is decorated with gold-inlaid tapestries and embedded gemstones. The jet also features a lounge area with a full-sized bed, and the gym is furnished with birch wood fixtures. The jet is equipped with a complete suite of anti-aircraft and anti-ground defense systems. The fuselage is covered in a special coating, which can reduce the chance of being detected by enemy radar. It features an automatic radar jamming and blinding system, and even has its own dedicated air defense system, designed to fend off laser-guided missiles. Many details about the jet are state secrets, protected by the Russian Federal Security Service. This Russian presidential aircraft is also equipped with a wartime command communication suite, allowing it to carry out national command functions during wartime. It is said that if countermeasures fail, there is even an escape capsule on board. Every time Putin travels on the jet, the flight plan is kept strictly confidential. Active Russian fighters like the Su-27 and the Su-57 all provide escort for the presidential jet. This alone is enough to deter any attacker with ill intentions. Beyond the security for his mobile transport, the security at the Kremlin, the presidential residence, is also top tier. The name Kremlin means fortress inside a city. It is a fortified complex located in the heart of Moscow, on the west side of Red Square. For hundreds of years, it has occupied a significant place in Russian history, acting as a powerful symbol of Russian national authority and power. In the 20th century, it was the core hub of Soviet power, and since 1991, it has served as the official residence of the President of the Russian Federation. And precisely because of this, security measures for this complex are absolutely extreme. Often called one of the most heavily armored structures on the planet. The walls of the Kremlin were built by Italian craftsmen between 1485 and 1495. The walls are 3.5 to 6.5 meters thick. Inside these walls sits a stunning, unique collection of Russian architecture, including 5 palaces, 4 cathedrals, and the Kremlin towers. Most of these buildings are open to the public, making it one of Russia's most popular tourist destinations. However, the areas that remain closed off are as heavily fortified as a tank. The guard unit that protects the Kremlin is known as the Kremlin Regiment, an exclusive military force that reports directly to the Federal Protective Service of Russia. They are organized as a special forces unit. This regiment is responsible for safeguarding the treasures within the Kremlin, as well as the security of the national officials who work there. Joining the presidential regiment is no easy feat. Candidates must meet extremely strict standards. While these soldiers wear what appear to be vintage uniforms, that is only for show. This elite guard is dedicated to protecting this core Russian architectural complex at any cost. Federal Security Service agents are also stationed at every key point. As everyone knows, the Kremlin is under constant, tight surveillance, and the Armory Tower is the most restricted area of all. Some believe that this is where they hide many of Russia's core national secrets and top-secret intelligence. The Kremlin is also equipped with special countermeasures against drones to defend against spying attempts and drones carrying GPS-guided weapons. They also have specific measures to detect and strike down terrorist activities. Whenever there is a celebration in Red Square, snipers are deployed on the rooftops of the Kremlin and its surroundings. Beyond the tight security of the Kremlin itself, the Russian Federal Security Service remains one of the most powerful and secretive intelligence agencies in the country. It is said that they have over 50,000 agents on their roster. They are specifically tasked with Vladimir Putin's personal security. The personnel responsible for Vladimir Putin's security all come from Russia's special forces. The Presidential Security Service currently has about 9,000 members, covering various fields, including security and intelligence, ensuring the president's safety in every possible way. The team includes technical analysts, as well as 3 layers of protective circles. The first layer consists of close protection officers, guarding Putin himself directly. They are his private bodyguards. These are the people often seen in news footage. The second layer is made up of plainclothes guards, blending into the crowd to carry out their duties. The third layer consists of intelligence security personnel, responsible for preventing intruders from infiltrating. Both the middle and close protection layers have the core mission of predicting and stopping danger before it happens. The elite guard protecting Putin, made up of thousands of agents, possesses special authority to carry out their duties. For instance, without a court order, They can conduct wiretaps and searches. They can detain citizens and recruit secret informants. They can also seize vehicles without any special permits. In fact, the Presidential Security Department controls 12 streets in Moscow, where core state institutions are located. All local residents are under constant surveillance. Everything is done strictly to prevent assassination attempts. Every single agent has received professional training in high-level VIP protection. They are equipped with Russia's most advanced weaponry. They usually wear Kevlar bulletproof vests with levels 3 to 6 protection. Sometimes you can even see them carrying briefcases and umbrellas. These items are all made of Kevlar material, providing bulletproof protection that can be deployed if they come under attack. Beyond the tight layers of external security, Putin's own self-defense skills are equally formidable. He was once an agent in the now-defunct KGB. The KGB was the Soviet-era equivalent of the American CIA during the Cold War. He worked as a spy in East Germany. Though the details of his training and specific missions remain classified, the outside world knows very little about him. But being able to reach the pinnacle of power in Russia is proof enough that he has accomplished major missions in the past. Furthermore, Putin is a judo master. He loves hunting and shooting. He has appeared many times testing out various firearms, and has even test-driven military equipment like the Russian Yak combat vehicle. All in all, even if all security measures were to fail, Vladimir, with his extensive knowledge and tactical skills, is certainly not an easy target for any enemy. Therefore, it is obvious that, should anyone plot an assassination, Vladimir Putin would never just sit and wait to die. He knows how to protect himself. You could say that this is another heavy-duty layer of security that the Russian president possesses. That concludes Putin's entire security system, from the ground to the air, from external protection to his own capabilities. It is layered defense upon defense, airtight and impenetrable. It is no wonder he has been able to turn danger into safety time and time again, and firmly safeguard his own security.